Hey guys, welcome back to Brian's Train Room. You know, when I first started collecting and flipping through one of the books that I'd gotten, which was the Greenberg's Guide to Post-War Trains, flipping through it, one of the cars that just stood out that I absolutely had to have was the Aquarium car. A car just like this. This is the 3435 Aquarium car. And let me tell you, when I first started collecting, I couldn't find one of these no matter what at almost any price, and even heard there was an elusive designating Tank 1, Tank 2 version. I mean, I had to have it. Now, fast forward a couple years and the invention of the internet, well, now all of a sudden they're available and you can find those, and I certainly have. Great car, and of course I had to have more than one. And today, that's what I'm going to show you. We're going to talk about the Aquarium car, as well as, of course, there's a very rare variation, and I'm going to show that to you too, coming up.
And here's something nobody's ever seen before. Lionel's illuminated aquarium car with moving tropical fish.
Lionel introduced the 3435 Aquarium car in 1959. The new car was touted as offbeat, with special construction that gives the illusion that the fish are actually swimming. As a kid, I would have wanted one of these for sure. The 3435 was included in 4 outfits, as well as separate sail when new in 1959. It was included in only 1 outfit in 1960, and was only shown as separate sail in 1961 and 1962 catalogs. The Aquarium car was offered for $12.95 throughout its production run. The Aquarium car was one of the highlighted new items amongst a slew of other new for 1959 offerings. The advanced catalog shows what appears to be an early mock-up of the car with opening top hatches, tank designations, and 3 lines of data on the center side panel reading Lionel Traveling Aquarium. It also appears to have been shown in this 1959 article about Lionel Trains in a New York magazine. In a Lionel television commercial or ad, it is shown alongside other 1959 pre-production items, of which it appears to be an early mock-up in operating condition. Let's watch.
What happens when there's a fire? Why, call up the Lionel Fire Corps, of course. And here's something nobody's ever seen before. Lionel's illuminated aquarium car with moving tropical fish.
In constructing the 3435 Aquarium car, it was first molded in clear plastic and the shell painted green, leaving the windows, which were molded in a wavy pattern, unpainted and clear. The frame included a vibrator motor that turned 2 spools that held a film printed with fish. This is similar to the operation of the 3444 Cop and Hobo car, all of which revolved around an illuminated background, giving the illusion of the fish swimming joyfully around the car. It was a finicky piece, but when in operation, provided a wonderful action car that worked in motion or on a siding. Watch. The aquarium car came boxed in an orange perforated box that is hard to find in nice shape and can sometimes be worth more than the car. The 3435 is not only an operator favorite, but a collector favorite as well. It has 4 main variations for you to collect. The most common is the yellow rubber stamped variation. This one is by far the easiest to find and can be found at most train shows and online for a very reasonable sum. The 3435 with gold heat-stamped lettering is more desirable. The stamping looks great on the car and was made earlier than the rubber stamped variation. It only had the 3435, Traveling Aquarium, and Built by Lionel printed on the car. The second, rarest of the cars, is the gold heat stamp lettering, but with Tank 1 and Tank 2 designations under the 2 wavy windows on the car. This is a great looking car and really stands out compared to the other 2 more common variations. Lastly, and rarest of the 3435 traveling aquarium cars is the gold heat-stamped car with tank designations, as well as an added gold circle highlighting the L above traveling aquarium. This is considered the earliest version of the car and a collector favorite. The variation does show up at very large train shows and high-end auctions on occasion. Lionel apparently and quickly modified the stamping procedure for various quality control reasons. First, the circle around the L was dropped due to misalignment issues. Then the tank designations were dropped due to paint chipping, and then the stamp converted to a rubber stamp due to continued chipping around heat-stamped lettering. Finding a heat-stamped car with no or very few chips around the lettering is a challenge. Also, since the car started as a clear shell and was then painted green, then illuminated, all chips or worn spots on the paint will show in darkness and low light. So, when looking to purchase a 3435, look for the variations, but also carefully check the paint for any spots that will show upon operation. It's a fun car to operate, and with a few really tough variations to collect as well. All right, that was fun. Appreciate you watching my video. If you like what you see, hey, give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, hey, please subscribe. We also have a comment section down below. I want to hear from you. Let me know how I'm doing and how I can make these better. You know, I don't do this alone. I do have a number of friends and fellow collectors who have shared their collections with me to make these fun videos for you guys too. At the end, I've got a nice list of those individuals who've helped me out. I cannot thank them enough. Well, that was it for today. Hey, thanks for joining me on Brian's Train Room.
Lionel Express, all aboard. Look at her streak along the rails. It's a Lionel.